Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's sketch is this one right here, and the prompt is stars. So you guys know what that means. I am definitely going to be using my absolute favorite stencil from Scrapping Reflections, the All-Star stencil, and I'm not doing Millennium Falcon photos, guys. I know you probably thought I was because I scrapbook the Millennium Falcon all the time, but I'm actually scrapbooking Droids. So I'm going to use these two photos. I have this scrap of paper, no idea where it came from, can't remember. And then I also have two 6x6 papers from the Space collection from Stephen Duncan and Cartabella. And then I have some blue Color Vibe stickers in navy. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I am starting out with the All-Star stencil. I am grabbing my blender brush and also the sapphire ink pad from Close to My Heart. Now, I will say the sapphire ink pad is probably the blue ink that I reach for the most. I just really, really like it. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me ink all over this stencil because I'm not doing anything. I'm not blending any inks. I'm not adding any secondary layers. I am just putting on a healthy layer of the sapphire ink pad. Now I'm going to reveal this. Oh, I love this. Look at that. I should have did it slow. I love this. So now I have all of these stars already on this starry background, and that just makes my heart so happy. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my 4x6 photos and trim them down to 5.5 by 4 photos. What that is going to do is allow me to use a 6x6 paper pad without having to piece together the papers to make a complete mat around my photo. Now, of course, if my photos had anything that was extra special or they were one-of-a-kind photos, I probably would not be trimming off that extra 1/2 inch, but in this case, it was fine. So I am going to overlap the photos right here. I'm going to go ahead and pop them up on some fun foam. Now, I don't know if you guys know about fun foam. You might not have a dealer like I do. But fun foam is a foam that has adhesive on one side and not the other. They also make unfun foam, which has no adhesive, but I have yet to find super fun foam, which would have adhesive on both sides. So there is that. Now, I was going to use this piece of pattern paper with the galaxy on it showing at the top, but then I thought, you know what, I think I would just like the sky background a little bit better, so I flipped it over, and yep, sure enough, I like the sky black background a lot better, and now I'm going to rub the ATG roll until I get ATG boogies, and then we're going to take those boogies off the page and throw them away. Do not let them get into your carpet. They will harden and you will have to cut them out. Ask me how I know. So now I'm going to go ahead and spell out the word droids. I do spell it backwards because I know where I want my word to end. Now, after I got the R on here, I had a good giggle that it said roids instead of droids, but quickly put the D down, and now it says droids. And then I felt like it couldn't just say droids, like it has to be like droids, so it needed the exclamation point. So I went ahead and put that guy down there as well. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, I need something. Like it needs a little bit extra, something just a little bit more, a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of something to give it that extra kick. Because I love the stenciling on the background, but like I said, it's missing something. So I go dig deep in my stash, guys, deep in the stash. And to be honest, I thought I had used these already. These are from Freckled Fawn. They are ancient. They're from forever and a day ago. I can't even tell you how long ago these are from. And I just decided that I'm going to use them all. I've got this teal, I've got this navy blue, and then there is like this lime, yellowy, green, key lime kind of color thing going on here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to use them all. So I go ahead and figure where I want each of these stars to go on the layout. And I'm going to go ahead and get them placed down on the page. And then I will, of course, use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to go ahead and get those bad boys to stick down. Because like I said, these are old and they're adhesed. Adhesed? Yeah, they're adhesed, but they don't have adhesion. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. My throat's getting kind of scratchy. I've been batching some voiceover, so if I'm sounding funky or you're like, what in the world are you even talking about right now, Sandy? Yeah, I'm on voiceover number 5, so we're gonna, yeah. Now, I thought since I had that key lime kind of star color on there, I needed to have that excuse me, that color somewhere else on the page. So I went and found this piece of cardstock, and of course, is the only piece of cardstock I have in this color, and it's got a little bit of a rip out of it. So I take my pen blade right here, and I cut out a little square so that I can cover up that rip at the bottom. So I go ahead and get that on there, and then you can see that gap at the bottom. I'm going to turn my layout over, go ahead and adhere that sucker right down there, and then that is going to camouflage that tear that is in the paper. Of course, I'm going to washi tape the heck out of the back of the layout, because when you are sliding your layout in and out of your page protectors, you do not want anything to catch and rip. So protect the back of the layout. I get that down there, and then I'm like, you know what? It needs more. I'm not done. It needs more. So I go looking for some enamel dots. I thought I still had some green neon enamel dots, but I don't know where they are, or I've already used them and didn't realize it. But I've got these Chamel Field Trip enamel shapes, and it's got stars on them. So lucky me, they have navy, the red, and the kind of lime, key lime, green, yellow. So perfect match, you guys. So I put them all down, and then that is going to do it for this layout. Thank you so much for joining me, and make sure you click on everyone's links down below who is playing along for Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.